aprovecharon bien el espacio que generaron por el lateral. Ahora, es inentendible lo de los defensores. ¿Cuánta libertad le dan para tirar el centro? ¿Y cuántos problemas para marcar dentro del área? Las dos cosas no. Hoy no están siendo garantía de nada.
Manas. Se la saca de encima. La saca fuerte hacia arriba. Hernández.
24 de julio de 2000.
Gran maniobra, la tiene pegada. Me hace vivir el fútbol, claro. Fue el despeje, estuvo rápido y atento.
A câmera de alta resolução capta a imagem de um objeto impressionante.
Final de los primeros 45 minutos.
De repente, nós vimos uma estrutura alta que se ergue acima da superfície.
Quando a NASA publica a foto, a imprensa o chama de monólito de Marte.
Quando vemos uma estrutura gigante erguida em Marte, a primeira coisa que vem à cabeça é o monólito de 2001, Uma Odisseia no Espaço.
Em 2001, Uma Odisseia no Espaço, clássico da ficção científica de Stanley Kubrick, monólitos são dispositivos extraterrestres usados para acelerar a evolução humana. O orbitador de reconhecimento de Marte capta a imagem de uma altitude de mais de 160 quilômetros.
Só dá para ver um pontinho na foto, mas ela foi tirada do espaço.
Essa estrutura parece enorme e também faz uma sombra longa. Parece até a visão de um prédio bem alto quando visto da órbita da Terra.
O objeto misterioso não tem semelhança com qualquer ponto natural conhecido.
Quando vemos uma coisa que foi construída com linhas retas, retângulos e quadrados, a primeira coisa que vem à cabeça é que isso exige trabalho manual.
O monólito em 2001, Uma Odisseia no Espaço, foi feito por extraterrestres fictícios. A origem do verdadeiro monólito de Marte é alvo de especulação.
Qual seria o propósito de construir algum tipo de estrutura alta e fina em Marte?
Ele lembra as imagens de Stonehenge. Talvez seja a aparição de alguma estrutura alta.
Mas eu não sei o que está acontecendo lá, mas é meu nome, só o meu nome associado com seu sobrenome também.
Há especulações de que o monólito de Marte pode ter feito parte de algo muito maior.
É uma coisa que é só o resto de um objeto maior que existiu no passado? É uma coisa que foi desgastada e erodida com o tempo?
A altura e simetria do monólito inspiraram especulações sobre a existência de uma estrutura avançada conhecida como elevador espacial.
Um elevador espacial é basicamente uma corda bem longa em que uma ponta fica ancorada no planeta para que se possa mandar cargas para a órbita por essa estrutura similar a uma escada, em vez de lançar a carga com um foguete pesado.
Teoricamente, a corda do elevador espacial é presa a um contrapeso na órbita, como um asteroide ou estação espacial.
Se constrói na linha do Equador, ele sobe até 100 mil quilômetros, que é bem distante, e aí podemos chegar no espaço sem foguetes cargas.
Cápsulas similares a cabines de teleféricos usariam a corda para deixar a gravidade da Terra. Esta capacidade daria à civilização que a tivesse uma vantagem para colonizar outros planetas e explorar seus recursos.
Ele pode ser usado como ponto de lançamento para o sistema solar. O elevador espacial seria um tipo de realização incrível da engenharia.
A humanidade ainda não é capaz de enviar cientistas a Marte para examinar a estrutura monolítica. E a ideia de um elevador espacial marciano continua pura especulação. Mas a realidade pode não estar tão distante.
Parece ficção científica, mas na verdade existem empresas desenvolvendo essa tecnologia agora mesmo.
Se a humanidade construir uma destas estruturas, as estrelas estarão ao nosso alcance.
Não há dúvidas nessas circunstâncias de que nós nos tornamos uma espécie interplanetária, uma civilização que vive e trabalha com milhões de pessoas no espaço.
As pesquisas da NASA nos mostram relances do nosso destino.
Esse sistema é uma visão do nosso futuro.
O que está acontecendo lá vai acontecer aqui.
O conhecimento que as missões agregam não tem preço.
Uma missão a Marte? Esse é o padrão ouro.
O custo da exploração pode ser muito alto.
Não é exagero dizer que a missão poderia ter acabado num desastre total.
Mas uma coisa é certa: o preço da ignorância é mais alto.
Quase tudo que nos rodeia um dia foi somente uma ideia.
Para saber o que vai rolar daqui 5 anos, a gente não olha o quadro geral. A gente tem que olhar para as cobras.
Experimente. Tente algo novo.
Eu já vi uma coisa dessas.
E se não funcionar, eles já estavam quase desistindo. Tente novamente. Discovery Science.
Daqui a 3 horas e 32 minutos, a humanidade começa a maior aventura de sua história.
Construímos a máquina a vapor. Chegamos até a Lua. Criamos a internet. A armadura do Homem de Ferro. Uau! Grandes ideias do passado. Inacreditável de tentativas e erros fazem da atualidade um mundo melhor.
Essa coisa vai funcionar. Só tem 100 anos.
Mas o que esperar do futuro? Discovery Science. Um planeta único em que a vida se manifesta de formas infinitas. O habitat de milhões de seres vivos. Lugar de beleza inigualável. E de total devastação.
Olha só!
Calma, vamos tirar você daqui. A natureza pode te colocar à prova. Quando surgem alterações, os pés ficam brancos como cera. Quando me acharam, minha temperatura interna estava muito baixa, porque eu não estava preparado para passar por isso. Então, para mostrar que sua força de criação é igual ao seu poder de destruição.
Mas o explorador está se soltando.
A reviravolta do destino em uma ousada fuga da Alemanha levou Von Braun a esse ponto de mudança na história humana. 20 de julho de 1969.
Um pequeno passo para um homem, um salto gigantesco para a humanidade.
Alimentados pelos sonhos de um jovem alemão, os Estados Unidos venceram a corrida espacial.
Foi um grande avanço em todo o mundo. Nós conseguimos. Nós saímos do terrestre.
Yeah, no, I thought I lost your number. I tried to look at my cell phone for days. I cannot find it because then I get so much messages, a text messenger, and I thought it's lost. And I find, the only way I find is I have to go to Mrs. Carolyn. You know, that one, the lady gave me her number. Carolyn. And then I find, you know, I have good news. I did my test. Thank you so much. You helped me a lot. I passed. Yeah, I did it last month. I mean, I did it the citizen test, you know, the civics, and I went to downtown Boston. And last week, I went to do my ceremony already. I passed in both. So you helped me a lot. Yeah, can you hear me? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I did in my both tests, you know. So I have the citizen test, the civics questions. They set up for me on October 16th. It was Friday, right? On Friday night morning, like around 8:30 a.m. And I also have, that was for the civics question on, you know, Governor Center, downtown Boston. So I have to go there. I went with my wife. you know, Maria. We have to stay at the hotel. We went get a room like in downtown because it's too early, you know. And I was so nervous that day because, you know, I've been keeping studying. You know, you helped me a lot. You know, plus every day after the COVID start, you know, study on my job. You know, even on the car. So I get all on the YouTube. You know, YouTube. You know that one, the link. I always learning there. So I just keep listening all day, every day, till the test coming. So I went to there, and it was a very nice guy. The officer, he was a nice guy, young man. So he saw I was nervous, and he said, we will do this simple and quick, like simple and fast, you know, to don't be worried too much. So, and he always asking me was 6 questions. That's it. He started from the civics questions. That's what he said. He make me swear, you know, hang up, raise my right hand, you know, and say that, and after that, civics question. And after the civics question was right away, I answered correct, the 6, just the answer, right? Yeah, I got it all, and he stopped. He said, okay, good. So, and after that, he just said, oh, you passed the civics question part, so let's go into the writing and reading. So he want to do after the civics question both writing and reading, like the way you said. And you know what he picked for me on the reading to write on the tablet, because he has a tablet on his office, you know. And I got the tablet. He said, can you write down please with a magnetic pen, you know, like the magnetic. And he said the president lives in the White House. That's why he make me write it. See if I know something easy. I remember exactly, and then I didn't write, you know, capital letter, president, and all that, you know. And he's check. I said I don't know how to write very nicely, you know, on the tablet. It's kind of difficult, but I did it. So he checked out, you know, on his computer and on the tablet too. He said, good, you passed that. And he make me also reading, you know, reading, just to say to him what it says on this sentence. Like on the sentence on the, you know, tablet also said something. And it says something similar, like something like, you know, the president, the White House is in Washington, D.C., you know. So for reading, something similar, you know, the president lives in the White House, the president is in Washington, D.C., right? The White House is in Washington, D.C. That's all. I said, oh, I thought something very difficult, you know, because I've been studying everything. And he said, okay, you did it right, you passed the test. I said, oh, and he doesn't ask me much. I thought he's gonna ask me more things, like I was worried about, you know, because I've been seeing like on YouTube things like they can what is military union, what is arrest, what is this, what is that, what is everything can be. I say, oh my God, maybe they don't ask me nothing like that. And he doesn't ask me documentations. He all asking for my what is it? Oh, he asked for was my green card, not even the passport, driver's license and green card. That's all. You know, but he can't ask anything, you know. But I bring all my, you know, like a folder with all these documents. I get my taxes done, you know, from last year, from 2014 till 2019, you know, 4 years in a row. All pay off. Receipts and all that. I bring the, you know, marriage certificate, divorce certificate, you know, like all the things, you know, they might need it. So I was prepared and ready. Yeah, but it was good. It was good. I passed it the first time. I was so nervous that day, you know. You have no idea. I just like very, very nervous. And I take an Uber from the hotel to the Governor Center, you know. I have the address. I cannot bring the Maria. You know, Maria was not allowed to get inside, otherwise I will bring her with me, you know. So she has to stay at the hotel and waiting for me when I come back after. But the test, it takes only like 20 minutes, 25 the most, not even half an hour, you know. No, they don't ask him anything. I was nervous because I thought, oh, he's gonna ask me so much more, you know, like interview, like more personal things, you know. He does not ask me at all. He just checked my application because he has my application with him, right? All the information from me. So he knows everything, right? He can ask me anything he wants. He don't even ask me if I went out of the country, things like that, you know. Are you been out of the country? Yes, I was gonna say yes, you know. But he doesn't ask me. Yeah, they don't ask me at all. That's why I say he takes so easy. He make it easy for me, you know. And that was good. And after, and after that, he just said, thank you. He said, okay, we're gonna set up you. We're gonna send you a letter. That's what the office say. You expecting a letter from between 1 to 2 weeks to your house. So to do the ceremony, the same building. And was last week on the October 29, right? Yeah, because we are November 6, right? Last week, yeah, the 29 was on Thursday. October 29, last Thursday was my test. The naturalization, yeah. I just went there, picked up the certificate, you know, that's it. And the diploma. And they give me some papers, you know, that flag, little flag. Very nice.
Ele tinha estatura baixa e temperamento muito explosivo. Ele era osso duro de roer e matava com prazer civis, policiais e qualquer que ficasse no caminho.
Oh, where?
O Pretty Boy Floyd era criminoso.
No, they did the ceremony at the same building. They sent me to the same building, but it's like a floor number 9. I have to take the elevator because, you know, the building is big. It's a big building there, the center. Yeah, so, you know, it's like very security, all security people there, you know, like securities, you know, you gotta get in before, check on you, and then you get in it, and you just take your left, like right on the, you know. You see the elevators, like few elevators both sides, like around 4 elevators. And you take level number 9, like the floor number 9. And there's a few rooms, like big rooms, you know, just for the ceremonies where they making, you know. But because the COVID, they put in last shares. They don't put in much, you know, like for a lot of people. They make it to the most 20 people, the most you can make in each room. And then that room, I think it was 2 rooms, one next to each other, and I think they have another room somewhere else. As they devise like A, B, C, you know, like floor A, B, C, something like that. It was nice, yeah, and when I get there, it was some people already in line, you know, like waiting the same. You know, I was so nervous, you know, everybody very nicely, you know, dress up nice. I was on also kind of, you know, shirt, nice shirt, you know, like white shirt, and even, what is it called? No suit, but no, it's called gravata, corbata. Tie, yeah, it's a tie and shirt, you know, like pants, black shoes, like nice, you know, social. Yeah, everyone was dressed like that, you know. And there was a lady was attended the ceremony. It was like a woman in charge there, and they just make us like our right hand and repeat what they said for the laws, you know, for oath ceremony. That's all, and we repeat everybody, you know, and very nicely like a group, you know, like as a group. and nothing else. And then at the end, like it takes like 20 minutes also, the test, like that, you know, just to pick it up. And she call our names by names, you know, everyone name. It was nice. Yeah, and then thank you. What's you make me become. You help me a lot, you know. That's why I want to say thank you. You know, I've been studying with you guys, and it was so nice, you know. And the thing that the COVID thing comes up, you know, that's, you know, mess up, you know, a lot of things. So the COVID. Yes, we're doing good. She's very happy now, you know, because I finally got my, you know, now I'm okay. And you know, we're going to apply for her. We're gonna work on her case now. We're gonna hire like a lawyer, kinda, you know, Brazilian lady, works around here, you know, Eliana Cajado. She do taxes, you know, she has her office here on Evelyn Way. So she's really good. So she's gonna work on Maria's, you know, for application for her to get, you know, her stuff too. Because we get married already by over a year, like 1 year now.
Quem quer saber?
Yeah, and now I have to take my passport, right? I can't do on post office. I'm trying to get next week a U.S. passport. That's all I have to go take a photo, like a small picture, like a passport photo. I have to take it and bring it to the post office and fill it up application, right? And pay the fee to them. And they send that to the, you know, to make it for me, and that's all. Like the mail will send it back to me when it's ready, right? The passport, post office will let me know, right? When they're gonna send it by mail too. The passport ready to me after a few weeks. Okay. Oh, great. And it's not that expensive either, right? Like maybe $300 or less than that?
Conheceu a Evelyn Frechette em bar de Chicago.
Yeah, I'm very excited because it's very important, you know. With that one, I can leave the country anytime, huh? And no need to worry about time. Oh, wow, it's so good. Yes, I have to. That's all I have to do now. Yeah, with the American passport.
Melvin Purvis era perspicaz o suficiente para perceber que essas mulheres tinham uma grande importância por causa do relacionamento que elas tinham.
Yeah, for sure. We don't really go out much. You guys going out much? No much.
Ele começou.
No, we stay more home. No much visitors or friends much around.
Tá, espera aqui, eu vou entrar.
Ah, fique. Deixa que eu vou. Da última vez você acabou sendo preso.
Ela foi para Chicago procurar apartamento.
Oh, your daughters is in the island. That's good. Your daughters and your grandchild, you know. Wow, that's good. How is your puppy doing good too?
Whisky.
Ela era considerada culpada em alguns assaltos a banco por ter sido cúmplice e ajudado na operação.
Yeah.
Posso sentar?
Quando Melvin Purvis capturou a Evelyn Frechette.
Thank you. Sorry I didn't call before, but I've been trying to get your number for like days, you know, and never get it, so I don't know. And I remember that Mrs. Carolyn, that's the one I got the first time your number. So I check on her messengers, you know, like a text messenger. And that's what I find your number, because she gave it to me. And she said to call you, and that's the way I find it more, you know, easy. So, and Maria say hi. Maria always asking too about you guys.
há 9 meses naquela altura. O Ruger orientou Purvis a reunir o máximo de policiais que pudesse, viajar para o norte o mais rápido possível e tentar a prisão.
Been working hard, you know, and me too, doing my Uber, that's the same, driving.
Em Chicago e foi submetida a incômodos físicos, como privação de sono.
Well, I usually get my car, you know, very, you know, get all the stuff, you know, like sanitizer, you know, hand sanitizer, all. Oh yeah, I keep it all every day, you know. Got a lot of masks, new masks, you know, like never been using if they need it, because I don't really allow anyone without masks on my car, you know, like for safety. And you know, I always wear gloves, mask, and all that, you know. So, you know, I always clean the car, wash the car outside, clean inside too, you know. You know, make it nice, you know. You see the car was not too bad before, like try to keep it as nice, clean as I can. Because, you know, work every day on the vehicle, but everybody's doing good, you know. So far, nothing happened, no problem, you know. Everybody seems taking care, you know. Everybody usually sits in the back and then really don't sit at the front seat, you know, next to it, not close. Yeah, then I'm picking much people also together, you know, like as a summertime. It used to be more like 3, 4 at the car. So now it's like maybe 2. Yeah, 1 or 2 now. No much people, you know, when they requesting. Over. Yeah. It's good. It's kind of good. Right now I'm at my house. We just chilling, just relax a little bit, you know. And I'm about to working again. You know, like turning my Uber online again. Can do some trips around, you know, or Vineyard Haven. Yeah, they just. It's very nice. It's very nice. The certificate. It says the United States of America, and it says certificate of naturalization, and it says number and red color like a number, and it says USCIS registration number, right? And it says personal description holder. As of day of naturalization, day of birth, sex, like your height, right? Height, feet, inches, marital status, married, country of former naturality, Ecuador, yes. And it's like a picture also, you know. They make it like a picture of you and on the thing, you know, on the certificate too. Small photo. It's kind of nice. And it says my name, Boston, Massachusetts. The secretary having found that Mario Rafael Ugalde Fuentes residing at Tisbury, Vineyard Haven, right? Like the town here. U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Service at Boston, Massachusetts, October 29. That was the day, huh? That day will be for the history. It will be, you know, marcado. Nice. And they have the signature of the person, right, that works there. Wow, it's kind of nice. I put it like on the wall. I'm gonna have a copy as well, you know, like to see, you know, whatever you wanna see, or like, you know, it's kind of nice have it, keep it, you know. Thank you. I thought it was not gonna pass for some reason, you know, because at the beginning, right, when you start teaching me, help me, I was start getting, you know, learning a lot, right? Even I never hear those things before. Right? He was doing good. Para conferir uma pista dizendo que os membros da gangue tinham se fazer.
Conheço vocês dois.
They don't. And remember, you say you just have to remember more the name of the governor, the presidents, you know. He asked me, you know, I remember 2 questions right away. He said, the first question, who is the vice president of the United States? I say Mike Pence. The right answer, Mike Pence. That's it, what I said. That was easy. That was really easy. I mean, because I've been studying, I didn't know at all. Like, and he also asked me, you know what the other question was? Who United States fight on World War II? Who he fight? And then my answer was Japan, Germany, and Italy. That was it. That was easy too. I don't know. I start remember everything when he start asking me because I don't know what question he going to ask. You know, I have to be prepared. And yes. No, he doesn't ask me at all. Who is the Senate? Who is the governor? He doesn't ask me who is the president. He asked me something like I don't remember the question right now, but the answer it's Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. Do you remember that the answer, the question? Yes, the cabinet. That's what he asked me, and I was nervous. And then I listened him, and I say that 2 answers, right? Because there's many options. Remember, you start teaching me that, and I say I have to pick only 2. And I tell him, he say that's good. He say correct, and he's going. That was not too hard, right? He doesn't ask me like things like powerful, like you know. Things like, you know, governor, you know, like to bring money. I thought he's gonna ask me something like that, you know. Yeah. So I was, you know, thought he's gonna ask me something else, you know, more questions. But it was good. And he was a nice guy. He was kind of, you know, young, you know, gentleman, like American, white guy. And he comes all nice, dressed up, suits and all that. So my God, very nice, you know. And both we are, you know, dressed up nice, and he come outside, you know, the front, and he called my name, and he also called they give me like a PIN number, you know, like a code. So he say P13, so it's like my number, you know, like a number. So P13, and I have to go there, and he asked. Said P13, Mario, Rafael, and he said my 30 name. And then I come out, you know, it was other people's around, not too close, like around maybe extra 12, 13 people on the, you know, on the room. Oi! You know, so and I get called by him, and I come up. Don't shake hands, you know, because he just say hi, introduce himself, I introduce myself too. Please follow me. Like very, you know, nice. Okay, I follow him to the, you know, to the room, like office, you know, they have a big office, but look like a hall, you know, hallway, very long hallway. A lots of rooms next to each other, you know, when you get inside there. Very nice. So when I get there, I already get so nervous. I don't know, like, you know, I was kind of a little shake because, you know, nervous about everything. And
tem pelo menos 13 mortes que são atribuídas ao grupo do John de Índia durante esse 1 ano e meio em que eles aterrorizaram.
The good things I don't have to do it again, never again. The test, you know, that's done. That's good.
O Purvis percebeu que tinha de criar uma estratégia melhor. Era esperto para saber que o Hoover estava ficando descontente com ele, então tinha.
Oh no, I'm glad I don't have anything. Like I done everything, you know, what he said. everything he asked, it was all complete, all good. That's what he said. And I understand him. That's a good thing. I understand everything what the officer said. He just say, okay, and you passed the test. Congratulations, like congratulations. Like, oh yeah, I was so happy. You're a citizen, yes. Now you just have to wait for his ceremony. And he come walking with me by the outside, you know, the door. He walking next to me. So the exit, you know, because I don't know there at all, first time. And he come all the way to the out. Yeah, no, it was not the same time. I thought it was gonna be the same time, but he said no, you have to wait. Because they have to make it, you know, prepare the people. It's going to, and it's less people than usual, right? Usually it was a lot of people, big place. Oh no, it was not the same day. It's like takes couple days because my interview was the 16th, and after 2 weeks, like on the 29th. It was my ceremony, you know? After 2 weeks, I have my ceremony, you know? Takes a couple of days. The same building. I went to the same place, but a different area. Like, not the same part exactly, because I have to go to the immigration office. That's what everybody taking the test, but that part only ceremony building by the where there's the rooms, you know, it's like a big rooms.
O que sabe?
Recompensa em dinheiro?
Vai levar uma bela quantia.
O mais importante.
Yeah.
Eu preciso continuar nesse país.
But it's good, you know. And I have to. This time, the second time, I don't stay there at the hotel because my appointment they make it like by 2 p.m. 2 o'clock afternoon. That was for the ceremony.
O que você sabe?
Oh yeah, that I went to one day, me and Maria. That's kind of sad she cannot go with me inside. I really want her to wait, you know, come inside the building or, you know, but she can't. They don't allow no families, nobody around. You know, very restrict. So no one. They say only applicants allowed. There's only applicants allowed to come in. And she has to wait in the car. I feel bad, but she doesn't have to wait for so long because it takes like an hour. Because I have to come in like 1:30. I don't come in at 2 o'clock. You know, they always once you come a half an hour at least early, then you know. For the ceremony, so like 1:30 I already am there on the you know building. The only problem is the building has no parking, you know, parking spot. They have to parking outside. It's hard to find the parking. You parking your vehicle there in your car. No, Maria was with the car and tried to drive a little bit around, you know, because there's no way you can stay right in front of the, you know, the building. In front of the building is like actually it's police car, kind of a lot of police, maybe a police office around there, on the road, on the corner, the street. So you cannot park much around there. But she was doing fine. You just have to wait for me outside, you know, that's the only thing. But I come inside right away, you know, I know where was the building, walk in, and the security already, you know, taking everybody, you know, check in. You gotta pull it off all your stuff, you know, put in the machine, and you come inside. That was quick, you know. Detector, you know, like detector, detector de metales. Yes, you know, so no problem. I only bring the watch, shoes, and jacket. Take it off. Jacket, shoes, and watch. So, yeah, it was pretty easy. Oi. Yes. Sure. No problem. Okay.
Quem é você? Ei, abaixa a arma, Purvis! Quem é você? Ei, abaixa a arma, Purvis!
O gerente do cinema ligou para a polícia e disse que tinha uns homens suspeitos rodeando o estabelecimento e achava que ia ser assaltado.
Abaixa a sua arma. Ei. O que pensa que está fazendo? Sua identificação. Ele é agente federal e está comigo.
O Purvis tinha planejado tudo. E aí ele achou que a operação corria o risco de fracassar de novo porque a polícia estava ali.
O que estão fazendo colocando homens? Você e seus homens precisam ir.
I tried my best on that day, you know. I was nervous, you know, and I get ready, preparing, you know. But everything went good, you know. So I'm glad I get a nice guy, a nice officer help me too. That, you know. Yeah, if it was like I saw some like you know, officers like, you know, like look serious outside, you know, taking other people's, you know, ladies, like woman too, you know, woman officer. Yeah. Okay, thank you, Mr. J. We keep in touch, you know. You got my number in case yeah.
Como Purvis era uma das poucas pessoas que já tinham visto o Dylan e sabia como era a aparência dele, ele ficou posicionado na entrada um pouco para...
Oh, you still doing on Zoom? You can do on Zoom, right?
Como era que ele ia acender um charuto quando tivesse certeza de que era ele.
O Dylan saiu entre a Ana Sage e a Tori Hamilton.
Yeah, I will talk to a guy. Like to, I mean, talk to him again. Because he's saying he finds a person, shirt, you know. But I tell him you speak some Spanish, right? A little bit Espanol? Poquito espanhol, he understands espanhol. Because he's Brazilian. And I said, yeah, if you don't speak Portuguese like fluent, right? But you speak a little bit Spanish, similar. So I will tell him, you know, he lives in Edgartown. He helped us a lot to fix our vehicle, our cars, oil change. He changed the lights, some brakes, you know. He do like mechanic job on our cars. He's very nice guy. Okay, Mr. J, thank you so much. Good to hear from you guys. Yeah, you have a good one, you and your wife. And miss, say hi to her. Yes, sure, I will tell her now. Thank you. Yeah, you have a good night, sir. Yeah. Bye-bye.
Quando o John Dillinger foi baleado, foi uma coisa muito triste para o meu pai.
Oi.
Nunca odiou o Dillinger.
Quem?
E o Dillinger nunca odiou o meu pai. Meu pai nunca chegou a falar isso, mas eu acho que existia uma espécie de respeito mútuo entre os dois. Depois que o John Dillinger foi baleado, uma mulher veio e passou o lenço no sangue dele, como recordação. Meu pai saiu para a rua e vomitou. Acho que ele passou mal com aquilo. Ele nunca se vangloriou da morte dele. O meu pai queria levar o Dillinger com vida, se possível.
Ela tá fazendo isso.
Quando Purvis levou os créditos pelo assassinato de John Dillinger em frente ao cinema Biograph, ele se tornou um herói nacional do país. E o J. Edgar Hoover não gostou.
O Hoover sentia muita inveja do Melvin Purvis. Um agente receber tanta publicidade era uma coisa impensável.
Depois do Dillinger, o Pretty Boy Floyd virou inimigo público número 1.
O Pretty Boy Floyd não necessariamente se encaixa no perfil desses outros gangsters das cidades grandes. Apesar dos assaltos a banco dele serem notórios, ele tinha a confiança dos fazendeiros e das pessoas que estavam desesperadamente pobres durante a depressão.
Meu pai viu o Philip e o Floyd sem querer. Eles estavam trabalhando em outro caso em Cincinnati e recebeu a notícia de que tinham visto o Floyd. claro que meu pai disse parar. E se ele tivesse obedecido, teria sido preso com vida. O Floyd atirava neles e eles atiravam de volta.
Parado, Billy Boy! Parado!
Não precisava ser assim, Pretty Boy.
Seu desgraçado. O meu nome é Charles Arthur Floyd.
Eu acho que o meu pai sentiu pena do Floyd enquanto ele estava morrendo. Não era uma situação nada agradável. Quando o Floyd foi morto, é claro que a imprensa adorou a história. Quase todos os jornais do país enlouqueceram.
Purvis! Purvis, de forma alguma você está autorizado a lidar com qualquer assunto relativo aos inimigos públicos. Me entendeu?
O Melvin Purvis tinha se tornado popular demais para o FBI. E a fama dele era uma coisa que o Hoover queria evitar a todo custo.
Eu quero você fora disso!
Ele estava sendo caçado pelo Melvin Purvis, que estava mantendo muito mais a discrição e estava ficando nos bastidores por ordens do J. Edgar Hoover.
Não se mexa! Parado aí!
Quando o escritório de Chicago soube que o Nelson tinha sido visto, eles disseram que o Purvis não podia se envolver na operação.
Conheço vocês dois. Vou resolver isso rápido.
A decisão de deixar o Purvis preso num escritório quase incomunicável colocava os outros agentes em risco.
Entre os agentes que tinham sido enviados de Chicago estavam Sam Coley e o Herman Hollis.
O Coley e o Hollis entraram literalmente em uma armadilha.
Não dá mais nenhum passo, Nelson!
O Purvis deve ter ficado arrasado com a ordem de não poder se juntar à missão. O Purvis tinha mais experiência com armas de fogo. O Sam Coley nunca tinha treinado tiro. Na verdade, ele não tinha nenhuma prática com balística. Eles não imaginavam que o Nelson estaria preparado e pronto para a batalha.
O Babyface era quase um vilão de outro mundo, porque na verdade ele tinha levado vários tiros e ainda assim continuava atirando.
O Babyface Nelson, mesmo com 17 balas no corpo, continuava atirando e avançando para cima deles.
O Nelson ficou ferido durante o tiroteio, mas ele ainda conseguiu escapar.
Hollis morreu na hora. Ele levou um tiro na cabeça. O Coley ficou com ferimentos internos e saiu da batalha ferido gravemente, então foi levado para o hospital.
Calma. Acho que pegamos.
Quando meu pai viu esse cara com quem ele trabalhava morrendo na sua frente, ele ficou em choque e decidiu reagir.
Você vai ficar bem.
Ele estava conversando com um repórter do hospital e falou: eu vou pegar o Nelson, vivo ou morto, não importa de que jeito.
Senhores, alguém encostou no corpo? Não.
O meu pai se sentiu tanto triste quanto aliviado. E esse foi o fim de uma longa trajetória.
Vamos levar o corpo.
O Hoover sabia que não podia demitir o meu pai. Ele era famoso demais. Mas ele começou a passar só casos insignificantes para o meu pai. Coisas que você jamais designaria para alguém com o status do meu pai.
Ele percebeu que o Hoover não queria mais ele porque estava com inveja. E isso o incentivou a sair do FBI. Existem muitas dúvidas sobre o que realmente aconteceu nas últimas horas de vida do Purvis. Foi realmente um suicídio ou foi um lapso?
Nunca conseguiram provar se a morte do meu pai foi suicídio ou acidente. Eu fico inclinado a achar que foi acidente. Não que eu acredite que suicídio é uma coisa desonrosa. Acho que todo mundo tem o direito de tirar a própria vida se decidir que é o melhor, mas não acho que ele fez isso. Tem muitos detalhes que contrariam essa hipótese. No funeral dele tinha muitos ex-agentes, mas nós não recebemos nenhuma carta de pêsames do Hoover, nem um gesto oficial do FBI.
O Hoover tentou apagar o Purvis dessa história. Ele estava presente na morte do Dillinger.
Parado, Pretty Boy!
Estava presente na morte do Pretty Boy Floyd. E é o nome dele que é lembrado, apesar de todos os esforços para deixá-lo fora da história.
O Melvin Purvis foi uma figura essencial para ajudar a criar e moldar o FBI na instituição que nós conhecemos hoje, tanto quanto o J. Edgar Hoover, para ser sincero. Esse foi um momento decisivo na história do FBI e das Forças Armadas.
O povo precisava de outro tipo de herói, e meu pai foi essa figura.
Versão brasileira Vox Mundi.
Eu não estou entendendo nada.
E a simplicidade se deparam no mesmo ponto. A perfeição.
Sua união de arte e tecnologia.
Discovery Science. A Terra. Um planeta único em que a vida se manifesta de formas infinitas. O habitat de milhões de seres vivos. Lugar de beleza inigualável. E de total devastação.
Olha só! Meu Deus!
Vamos tirar você daqui.
A natureza pode te colocar à prova.
Quando surgiam as alterações, os pés ficam brancos como cera. Quando me acharam, minha temperatura interna estava muito baixa, porque eu não estava preparado para passar por isso. Então,
para mostrar que sua força de criação é igual ao seu poder de destruição.
A estrutura toda está se soltando.
A reviravolta do destino em uma ousada fuga da Alemanha levou von Braun a esse ponto de mudança na história humana. 20 de julho de 1969.
Meu céu, Jonathan.
Um pequeno passo para um homem, um salto gigantesco para a humanidade.
Alimentados pelos sonhos de um jovem alemão, os Estados Unidos venceram a corrida espacial.
Foi um grande avanço em todo o mundo. Nós conseguimos, nós saímos da Terra e do terrestre para o interplanetário.
Werner von Braun foi o herói de todo o mundo. Crianças pequenas queriam o autógrafo dele. Ele foi um grande ícone. Ele plantou uma ideia no imaginário da população americana. Sem essa ideia, o primeiro astronauta não teria conseguido sair do chão.
O programa Apollo revolucionou quase toda a indústria na América, transformando a vida diária pelo mundo.
Todas as repercussões tecnológicas da pesquisa do programa espacial, na eletrônica, na ciência espacial, em tudo que puder imaginar.
Mas cada momento fatídico nos leva ao próximo, forjando um caminho único para o futuro. A história de Werner von Braun é a história de como chegamos aqui.
Daqui a 3 horas e 32 minutos, a humanidade começa a maior aventura de sua história.
Construímos a máquina a vapor. Chegamos até a Lua. Criamos a internet e a armadura do Homem de Ferro. Uau! Grandes ideias do passado,
inacreditável de tentativas e erros,
fazem da atualidade um mundo melhor.
Essa coisa vai funcionar, só que tem 100 anos.
Mas o que esperar do futuro? Discovery Science. Esse bloco foi apresentado por Discovery Civilization.
Mary Shelley is the very first writer of science fiction.
In the novel Frankenstein, author Mary Shelley dared ask the question, can man create life in a laboratory? Is Shelley's masterpiece a prophecy of man's progress? Or science running amok?
The word Frankenstein implies the best intentions of scientists go haywire and technology fights back.
It's alive! It's alive!
Tomorrow begins the spark of imagination, the flash of insight that demolishes yesterday's limitations and inspires technologies to create new worlds. I'm Ridley Scott, and these are the prophets of science fiction. Such a ghastly tale of dark Gothic horror. A creature made of dead meat bound together with wire. At the time, it was unthinkable, unspeakable, and deeply horrible. So, a teenager who was Mary Shelley.
Você sangrou. Não, que você tá banhando em sangue, né? Tá banhando em seu sangue. Olha pra mim um pouquinho dessa. Você é maleta. Você me dá o gelo. O gelo, beleza.
Sou maleta, amor?
Geneva, Switzerland, 1960. In what is now known as the Haunted Summer, a circle of friends spend their nights reading old
Eu sou maleta, amor?
Among them are two of the world's great romantic poets,
Deixou a bolinha de nada, né?
and Percy Bysshe Shelley.
Fui bebendo tudo, eu nem tem tempo de pedir, né?
Quer pra mim, né? Eu nunca esqueço de você, gatita. Eu compro comida, compro sobremesa, suquinho, enche o bichinho tudo, né?
Issues a now infamous challenge, a contest to determine who among them could pen the most terrifying story by some event. Young Mary is eager to herself the literary equal of her gifted friends.
thought of a story, Hansa. I was forced to reply with a